Welcome po to Reviewers, a compilation of exam reviewers and item explanations. So this is an example of an age problem. 17 years ago, Elena was half of the age. She would be in 11 years. What is her current age? Is it 14 years old? B, 28 years old. C, 31 years old. D, 45 years old. Or letter E, 57 years old. Take note that po na yung mga options natin are all in years. So this is an example of an age problem which is common to routine problems in algebra. And our goal here, sabi nga ng question, is yung current age, or in short, at the present. Now, if you have age problems po, there are many examples or types. Just don't forget that there are possibilities of different time frames or timelines. In this case po, meron tayong 3 different timeline. That's 17 years ago in the past, in 11 years, that's in the future, and we are asked po of the present, the current age. Okay? However, there are also some instances where there are 2 or 3 individuals. In this case, isa lang po. Si Elena lang po siya. Usually, if we answer this kind of problem, we are representing them in variables, kagaya ng in algebra. But I usually come up with a table first. Okay? So, say for example, here we have the individual. We have here Elena. And I'm going to come up with a certain table on the number of columns would represent to the number of timeline or time frames being introduced in the problem. So for Elena, we are asked about the current age, so the present, and there are other details like years ago. So this is the past, okay? So and then in 11 years future. So let's arrange it lang naman into an order. Of course, this will be the present. Okay, present. This is the past, and this is the future. So at present, that's what we're looking for. Let's represent it by X. That's the age of Elena in at the present. Okay. So, say for example, if your age is 20, example lang po ha, 20. What would be your age 17 years ago? Definitely that's 3, right? How about if your age is 52? What is your age 17 years ago? That's actually 35. How were you able to get 3 from 20 and 35 from 52? You simply subtracted 17. When you talk about the past, in terms of age problems, you will subtract the present by the number of years. In this case, X minus 17, because your past here is 17 years ago. So if this is 10 years ago, so minus 10. If this is 5 years ago, so minus 5. Just like, again, as mentioned, if this is 20, if your current age is 20, 20 minus 17, 3, that's correct. If it's in the future, in specific here, 11 years, so if your age right now is 20, how old would you be in 11 years? So you simply add 11. So X plus 11. This is why po, very important kapag age problem, you represent the present as the variable without any other terms, X. Because if this is what you're going to represent your past, of course, as you move to the present, you will add. As you move to the future, you will then add another. If you represent future, you will subtract to get your present. You will subtract again to get the past. So it's very important to start with the present. So all of this now are correct. Okay? The question now here is, the relationship is this. Okay? 17 years ago, this one here. Okay? This is now how we translate it. 17 years ago, Elena was. Was is a signal for equality. That's the past tense of is. And is for the keyword for equality in translating verbal phrases. So here's that hint again. 17 years ago. So you drop that. 17 years ago. Elena was, okay, half, that's how we translate it, the age she would be in 11 years. So X plus 11. Again, that is how we translate it. 17 years ago, so you'll be using this, not this one, not this one. Ito po. 17 years ago, Elena was, that's is, half of the age she would be in 11 years. That's how we translate this situation to this algebraic expression or equation po. Okay? Hopefully naka-follow po kayo. If you were not able to follow, you can always review the video or stop and write your own understanding as well. So pagkatapos nito, we'll be solving for x. That's the current age. So what I could do here is I will multiply both sides by 2 because I have some problems, and probably most of us troubles when we deal with fractions. So this is 1/2, so multiply by 2. If it's 1/3, multiply by 3. If it's 1/7, multiply by 7 to cancel that. So this is, by distributive property, 2x minus 34 is equal to, so cancel that, distribute 1, x plus 11. So this is easier for me than dealing with a fraction here. Of course, you can distribute naman po 1/2 x and 11 halves, but then again, may fractions tayo. Mahirapan po tayo dyan if we are going to go further with computation. So from here, add 34. To remove that, don't forget that you also add 34 here. So you have 2x is equal to x plus, that's 45. Then, you will subtract x here and here so that yung right-hand side natin, constant lang ang matitira. 2x minus x is x equal to, that's 0 now, 45. This is the current age of Elena. So that's the correct answer for this item. 45. Okay. So this is now the correct answer. That's the present age because that is what is asked. What if yung tanong, how old was Elena 17 years ago? So you use that 45 minus 17, you will get 28. This will be your answer. If you're talking about what would be the age of Elena in 11 years, so you add 11, you will get 56. But then again, the question is, what is her current age? X, represented by our table here. This is our final answer. Okay? So again, this would be in 11 years, 56. In the past, you have 28. But then again, this is what you were asked. You have this answer. So, my hint, again, before you construct a table representing timelines, especially if it's a word age problem. And if possible, represent x to the present so that you can move easily to the past and to the future. Okay? So once again po, ito po yung reviewers. Don't forget po to subscribe on our channel, like our videos, and if kaya naman po, pakishare na lang din po. And leave a comment po for our future videos improvement. And follow our FB page and stay tuned for more videos. Maraming salamat!